Happy Friday, everyone. We are on time, if not early. Sound check. How do we sound? Thumbs up. All right. Okay, so every Friday, every last Friday of the month, we get together and talk about the progress of Alga PSA. If you're not familiar, Alga PSA is a next generation open source managed service provider PSA. And so yeah, that's what we're doing here. And as always, I have my cohort here, Natalia. Say hi.
Hi,
It's
everyone.
probably the last time you'll see her right here, but she's doing a lot off to the side here. And okay, well, let's get started. First thing I wanted to do is I wanted to discuss the release plan that we have for the hosted version of our application. A lot of people have been asking us for a hosted version. We understand that it's not the easiest thing in the world to configure a PSA. I happen to believe that ours is the easiest. You should see some of the closed source ones. But nevertheless, we're here to help. And one of the ways that we want to help you is with a hosted platform where we take care of everything for you. And so we have a pretty substantial waiting list for that. And everyone always has the same question. The question is, when are we going to get it? And I can't give you an exact date today, but I can say that this will be the last live stream we're going to have before we go live with the hosted version. So a small number of weeks, a week, 2 weeks perhaps. So we're just kind of dotting the I's, crossing the T's, finishing out the last of the features that we have for the release, which we'll go through those features pretty soon. But yeah, everything that you need to run a next generation MSP. So we'll have early adopter pricing. We haven't quite nailed that down yet, but if you're among the very first users of our platform, we want to thank you for your support. So if you're not on the waiting list, make sure that you are, and anyone on the waiting list will get the early adopter pricing. I mean, that'll be good for a year. Always the same story. There's no mandatory long-term contracts, and everything is month to month if you choose to do so. So we'll have a hosting environment, we'll have email integration, we'll have workflow execution configured for you. We'll have SLAs that we abide by, regional data centers. So we have Singapore for Australia and Southeast Asia. We have Frankfurt, Germany for Europe, and of course the United States. And also, there are quite a few in our community that want to run Alga PSA on-premise. So we are working through the details on a premise support plan. We want to make sure that on-premise is a first-class citizen. And so we're still working through the details, but contact us if you're interested in that. So with that, we'll show what we've done this month. Let me share my screen. Okay. No dice yet?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There we are. Okay, so this is the Alga that we all know and love. What we worked on mostly this last month is finishing up billing and a lot of optimization, bug fixing, and polish work. So I am going to walk through all of that right now. The first thing that we have for you is the avatars that we have implemented throughout the entire system. We love the avatars. So as you can see up here, we have an avatar for the currently logged in user. If you go to the clients now have their own avatars that you can upload logos under most circumstances. Contacts as well. So the contacts can optionally have avatars, and throughout the system, through the company pickers and the contact pickers, you'll see the avatars next to all all of the different people. Let me see if I can pull one up and show you. Yep, down here. So this contact has an avatar. The client has the logo / avatar as well. That is not a picker there, but anyway, yeah. So that's pretty cool. We thought that was pretty fun. That's one of the places where we've done some polish work. Also, just optimization. Ticket loading has been optimized. Different places throughout the application have all been performance optimized as well. Getting ready for the hosted environment, but also for all of our on-premise friends too. Next up, we've got billing. Lots and lots of billing work this time. That is the kind of the longest pole on the tent that's keeping us from releasing. What we have decided to do is we are going to go with one of the 4 plans that we offer to start with, and our plan types, I should say. And so we're starting with fixed plans, and these are plans where you're offering services to your clients at a fixed rate, regardless of the amount of work that you do. This is kind of the typical MSP managed service plan. So we felt like this was the one that we should come out of the gate with. And I can show you that. Let's see. So right here, we have a screen where you can generate invoices. And in order to do that, we will need to set up a billing cycle. I want to do a kind of full run through for the White Rabbit company. So if I go to the billing cycles, I can see the White Rabbit. These billing cycles are created when the cycle nearly ends. So a few days before the end of the cycle, a few days before the end of the monthly cycle in this case, we would create a billing entry for that billing cycle. But you can also create them early. So if you click create here, you get a little warning icon that says that you've created the cycle early. And then you go to generate invoices. I'm going to click on this. I do expect an error here because we have not assigned this this company a plan yet. So if I click, we have to fix this UI, but essentially it says, hey, this company does not have a billing plan. So in order to fix that, we go to the client screen, go to the company. This is a one-time setup, by the way. Go to the billing plans, and we can associate a billing plan with this company. So we're going to give them the Wonderland basic plan. I'm going to say it started on April 1st. And this is a fixed fee plan. I can show you the plan details in just a second. So now I'm going to go back to billing, back to the invoicing. Just real quickly, I'll show you the plan. Wonderland Basic, $500 a month, and these are the different services that we offer. Now, the pricing here is merely for accounting so that we know how to charge taxes, and we allocate value for the different types of taxation systems across the United States and across the world. Go back to invoicing. Click on the White Rabbit company. Now you see that since we have added this billing plan to this company and this billing cycle is ready to bill, we have this invoice that we can go ahead and bill. So that is well tested. We are ready for fixed fee plans this time. If I go to add plans, you can see the other plans are grayed out. Not that we haven't done anything on them, but we just want to give them another round of polish. They will come out shortly afterwards. We've spoken about this in the past, but bucket is kind of bucket of hours plans, and then usage-based plans are just your break fix kind of our project work, and then time-based plans as well. Actually, I'm sorry. Time-based plans are what I just described. Usage plans are things like you're reselling AWS services, or you're selling backup storage and things like that. You can combine plans onto plan bundles, and that was one of the things that we're going to talk about. This was pretty new. So if you go to plan bundles and you go to billing plans, you can combine multiple plans. We give you kind of a warning if the plans combine in a way that there's a conflict. So we give you an opportunity to fix that. And so without having to become confused by it. So let's see. Yeah, there's proration logic for mid-cycle plan starts. So if you start a plan, you say it starts on the 15th and it ends on the end of the month, the first bill will be appropriately calculated. If you choose to, if you want to create without proration, then it'll back up to the start of the plan. So tax calculations, there's been a lot of work on tax rates. I think we changed around the user interface quite a bit on tax rates. So now if you go to the different clients, let me show you. Let's go back to White Rabbit. Go to the tax rates. Now you can assign tax rates. Oh, here's the plan overlap. So there's a screen here that shows you if the plans that you've assigned overlap in any way. So it's a nice way to do that.
It's the next.
Oh yeah, we got a whole talking point for that. So I'll just go ahead and go on now. So we added this whole kind of company billing plan. So we've got a dashboard now, which is pretty handy. Shows you recent invoices, hours by service, bucket usage, really important. So you can see how your customers are using their bucket of resources over time. And if they go over, you'll see the invoicing for that as well. And then the usage metrics will show you kind of how those usages are stacking up. That'll be really handy once we have bucket invoicing. Like I said before, we're not going to go live with it, but it's going to come really soon afterwards. Recent invoices displays, like I showed you, your invoices will show there. You can go to the company screen to see the invoices, or you can go to the billing screens and you can see invoices for all companies. And then, yeah, nice usage metrics, different things that we have right now. We will have a reporting area where a lot of these things will be also displayed, but also more reports will be there, and reports that you can create on your own. We have a whole section on bucket plans. We did a lot of work on bucket plans. It's not ready to go yet, but yeah, so we have kind of overage charges for you. We have optional rollover. So if you give someone X number of gigabytes per month and they don't use it, then we'll roll it over. We do all the accounting to make sure that we're keeping track of that over time. Like I said, the bucket usage charts so that you can see how everyone is using their resources. And I think that's about it. Fixed rollover calculations to include unused minutes. That too. It's pretty cool stuff. Service management. Added a billing method.
Time management.
Oh, it's under time.
When you add time entry, you will not skip.
Let's see if our test environment. Is it here?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
When you select the service here.
So we have adding billing method enforcement and service type. So when you choose the service type, it's going to show you the correct billing methods. Lots of stuff like that all over the application. And we've added kind of, we've gone through it and we've found the places where when you're using it, the experience could be better. There's probably something that's not on here, but I believe that if you go and you're doing invoicing and you haven't set up a tax rate yet, then a drawer will open and allow you to create the tax rate right there. So you don't have to kind of navigate all over the place. And if you forget something, have to go back and forth everywhere. So kind of going through a lot of the navigation right now, just to make sure that all of those use cases are convenient. Improve service type editing and catalog management. Do you know where that is? Service catalog. Oh, yeah. So some things that I want to talk about, I know are probably coming later in the list. But yeah, the data table is one of the things. I'm not going to say it now. I'm going to wait. I'll wait till it's the right time. Yeah. So this is the service catalog, and we've done quite a bit to make sure that the service catalog is kind of up to snuff. We've also done a lot of standardization work so that some of our screens were showing buttons versus drop downs, and so we've done a lot to fix that. We've also done a lot of work. So if you're clicking in the row, it's the same behavior as if you click the edit in the row. And let's see. Apparently, we've made a lot of improvements to this thing too. I can see like the tax rates are selectable correctly. Service types now show it's duplicating. This is test data, but it's we have standard service types that every MSP has, and then we have customizable service types just for you, and that you configure. And so this is all working correctly now. Obviously, client portal billing. So there's a client portal dashboard, and I don't know that we are set up to log into it. Do you want to give it a shot?
We are.
Okay, we'll do it.
It will be Dorothy.
All right, what is the URL again? Sorry.
Client portal.
Is it / client portal?
Mhm.
Client portal? Portal.
Mm.
We got feedback once that we should figure this stuff out before the event. It's probably true. Okay. Oh no.
/ dashboard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the client portal is still under pretty heavy development. Okay, so now we have a whole billing area in here. And this is when your clients log into the portal, they can go and view their invoices, usage metrics and invoice history, pretty cool. Split billing overview into smaller components for better performance. So is that this right here where we've tabbed things and kind of moved things around to make it display correctly. Display the invoice down here. They can send it to themselves as email. They can download it as a PDF. Kind of all the stuff that you would expect from a dashboard. Reporting, which is pretty nice too. And yeah, so if they have the bucket plans and everything, the usage metrics will appear here as well.
You can show tickets while you're in the client portal.
Oh yeah. So I don't think we've ever shown this before. So now in the client portal, I can see the comments.
But open a ticket with some comments in it.
Okay, let's see. Are there any here?
The
Oh yeah, here's one.
The gardens one.
Oh, nice. So this is the back and forth now. So the client, the conversation is working correctly. I have to remember this one because we'll go back and we'll show the same view in the MSP side.
And scroll it down.
Oh, nice. Very nice. The documents that are attached, images, image previews now on documents. I know that's coming soon, which is very nice. So yeah, cool stuff. Let's see, what else do we have? Reorganized comments. We don't display internal notes to the client, as we should not.
This will be visible in the main section.
Right, but in the regular PSA, of course, you will be able to see the internal notes. And then toggle switches for marking comments as internal resolution. So the users can come in here and they can mark themselves something as resolved.
And you can show it on the
corresponding
MSP part.
Yeah.
Yes. Open the same ticket, please.
Close. Oh. So we're header.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Wonderland. Oh no, did I lock myself out? I don't think I did. HATTER@wonderland.com. I was putting .oz.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So now going back to the ticket screen, we're going to open up the same ticket if I can find it. Do you remember which one it was?
Number 3.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So yeah, same comments here, obviously, but there are internal here whereas there weren't before, which some of those are pretty amusing comments. And also kind of a similar display. So
And we changed how it is being added. When you click add comment, there are just toggles to
Oh, yeah.
mark them internal
There
or
were
resolution.
tabs before that were very confusing. So now we have these comments, and we've shown this before, but I just like the fact that this is kind of a little Notion style editor built right into the comments. And these become, I believe, HTML when they're sent back to the user over email. Email's coming soon, very soon. Okay. All right, user activities dashboard, everything. Oh yeah. So user activities. This screen has had a lot of enhancements. You click on things now, they open correctly in drawers off to the side. The drawers all have been made more polished. Let's see each of them. So those are schedule items, and then we have tickets. The whole ticket will display there too. Do your time entry right from here. The user activity screen, just in case you're not familiar with it, is anything that is assigned to you as a user will be displayed here. Also, project tasks are displaying nicely now too. And there's pagination here. I don't think that we have anything
it's on the table view. We have
Oh,
pagination.
oh,
Here
yeah.
we display 5 items to be concise.
I like this priority display too. Nice. Everything is following our user standards here. So we have pagination here, just in case you have quite a few things to display. The card view and also workflow tasks at the bottom. Don't have any workflows right now to display, but if you have custom tasks that require human intervention, like approvals or anything that you have written that's custom, that's a workflow task, they'll show up there. And we spoke about this last time, but those are designable by you. Companies, I've already shown some of this, but kind of just as part of what we've been doing. But now you can see that the logos are prominently displayed everywhere. The company grid card has been improved too. So this right here, yeah, I'm used to seeing it this way, but this is much nicer than what we had the last time that we.
A month ago.
Yeah,
just pretty different.
Yeah, when we have these things, we're like, oh, are we going to have enough to show this time? And then we do the list of the features that we've done, and there's just pages and pages and pages of things that we could talk about and show. So yeah, the table view has been improved as well. The avatars are displaying correctly now. And then there's a thing here that I'm not supposed to talk about yet. So we'll talk about that in a second. Projects. Emerald City Beautification is what I'm supposed to open. And oh yeah, so we have the phase description here now too. And now the phase and the entire thing is editable. Just quality of life improvements across the board. Project tasks now allow you to duplicate the project task. I think it's here. So you can, just as you're working on projects, that's something that you're going to need. The stuff across the top here, I know we've shown this in the past, but again, pretty neat. Allows you to see the progress of the project over time. Dispatch, lots of stuff done to technician dispatch. So again, this is kind of bread and butter day-to-day stuff that MSPs do. Show your technicians. Down the center, this is the schedule for each of them. You can view the entire schedule of all of your engineers in one spot, and you can drag and drop to schedule tickets onto the schedule. Done a lot. So now tasks show here. So not just tickets, but also ad hoc schedule items show here. Let's see if I can. Oh no.
Scroll. Yes. Fine. Schedule item.
So those are.
The button on the left. The small icon.
Show me.
Scroll to listing, and on the left side, we need to make them brighter to the left from the title.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what we did is we had these clickable, which I've been clicking it and I'm thinking it's not working, but we actually made it so that they're not completely clickable, because when you're dragging back and forth, people have a tendency to click it and open it, and you can't, and it just becomes very frustrating. So we have to fix up the UI here a little bit, but we make it so that, you know, there's a spot where you can click to open these things, and now they open out in a drawer. So this is an ad hoc schedule item. Also tickets will show too, but I think that I tried
Schedule
to, oh, there we go.
Drag something there. If you change filter to scheduled,
Oh,
click on itself,
okay, cool.
on the card itself. It opens here with all the details.
So you can, yeah, click the card to open the ticket, because again, you're dispatching, you're clicking here, you're going through. You want to see the details, maybe who's assigned to it, and then you can do dispatching. So this is under heavy development. If you've seen things popping up, that's why, but we're right in the middle of this as we speak. So this is going through a lot. Let's see what else we've got. Improve schedule grid scrolling and filtering. So yeah, we just showed you a little bit of that. So you can kind of filter these things, filter by status. You can type in filter. What is this? Oh, this is the sorting, and this sorts by date, right?
By title.
Oh, by title. That's right. Because obviously the date doesn't matter. We're scheduling here. Very cool. I do notice that the little button is missing on the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll get that. Very neat. Okay, so now just general overall user experience kind of stuff. Let me go back to the billing screen. Go to generate invoices. Maybe the invoice list. Yeah, here you can see one column hidden due to limited space based on the user announcement. Makes all the screens look a lot less cluttered and a lot easier to get through. So that's one of the major things that we've done. Improved action handling. I mentioned that, where we can click on things and take the same action as if there was a default action here. So in most cases, that's just to view the item. In some cases, it's to edit the item. And then if there's additional stuff to do, it shows up in the actions menus. And we've kind of gone across the board, standardized all that across the entire application to make it really intuitive to work with. So we prioritize the columns. So when you're kind of dragging this closed,
narrower. I think it's not.
Oh, on the screen you guys can't see it because.
Correctly.
So here it is as an arrow, and then I'll open it up a little bit, and you can see that it's dynamically resizing itself, and then kind of prioritizing the column size. So nice kind of reactive UI, which is good for super wide screens like what we use here, and then of course smaller screens as well. Let's see, improve contact breaker styling to better distinguish inactive contacts. Let's try it.
Do we have anyone inactive? First go and
inactivate someone.
Inactivate.
Inactivated. Let me see if I.
You can do it with users.
I don't think I saved it. Okay, so now if I go and I try to do
inactive.
Now if I try to do a contact picker somewhere.
Create a ticket.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, inactive. Very nice. So yeah, we still have some polish work to do, but I hope you can see that we have been working hard and have gotten a lot of work done over the last month. And I think that's it for the demos of the work that we have done this month. And so we will see if there's any questions, and if not, we will give you guys your Friday. So I think that we're good. Let's check with Julia just to make sure. All right. Well, this was fun. Next month, we'll be talking about how you can sign up for the hosted plan and going over the things that we've done, and also the upcoming features that are coming up post-launch. So thanks, everyone. Have a great Friday. Bye.